Welcome to the Polished Phoenix, the home of nail art, product reviews, tips and tricks and more.
Hi everybody, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm going to do something a little autumny design that is quite, it's an easy design, but it looks really effective, and it's something that you could, if you were doing nails in the salon or whatever, it doesn't take that long. So I've just got, these are just the little practice tips. They're all the same, just in a short almond, and we are going to be using some acrylic, but not as a nail extension, just to, you'll see. If you've never done it before, you won't know what I'm on about. Just clear acrylic. It doesn't have to be any expensive brand or anything like that. I'm going to be also doing some chrome, so I've got the Born Pretty chrome top coat. The chrome I'm using is deep gold chrome from Sparkle Supplies. Did I even have that the right way? No, I didn't. There we go. And so I've got some white. I always get the white out because you never know. And then I've got this, which is M028 Shage, like a green. This one 001 in the colour bottles, it's like a really deep reddy colour. And then we've got some Born Pretty colours. We've got this pink, which is CG070 and CG034, which is that sort of muted green colour. And this one's CG003, which is just a really nice light pink, and I don't know why I've got that and not a swatch ring, because that's going to do my head in. Okay, I've just realised that I say I've got the white, but I didn't get the bloody black, did I? 1 second. Okay, so I've got the black as well. So on these two, I'm going to do these two black. Obviously black is a bit of a nuisance colour, so make sure you do a nice thin coat, but this is going to be the one that I'm putting the chrome on, so it does, I'm not going to do 2 coats of it. It's just something to make the colour of the chrome stand out. And while I'm doing this, I suppose I should mention that I have my memberships open now on my channel. The members are Firebirds, and it is the Firebird nest, obviously. We all love everything about the phoenix and what it represents. There isn't much in there right now. There's sneaky peeks, you know, like early access to videos, and I'm going to be doing a little tour of me corner, things like that. But if you wanted to be a member and you wanted some extra perks, and it's $1.99 a month. The link will be in my description box, but I'll also put it in the comments as well. Forgot what I was doing now. Okay, so the CG003, which is, it is just gorgeous. It's just a really, really nice, like babyish pink type colour. I'm going to put that one on the middle. Now these tips haven't been base coated. I've just used acid free primer. Obviously no one's going to wear them, but obviously if you're working on a client you would need to base coat before you put your gel polish on. And then I might do it, yeah, I'm going to do all of these. So these 3 are going to have the pink on. I thought it'd be something different to show you rather than, you know, all of the crazy bling, because I know when I was working on clients, it was very rare that you had somebody that had that. So I'm going to put those into cure, and then I'm going to do a second coat on the pink ones, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've done 2 coats of the pink, and I've just put the chrome top coat on the black. And while they... Okay, so the pink has had 2 coats. The black, I have put the chrome top coat on. And I think I may have left it a little bit too long, but we will see. So this is deep gold chrome. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. I always time it right, don't I, for when it goes onto a big spin. Oh yeah, still going on, cool. So I'm going to do this on the two black nails. Beautiful chrome. Making sure I get right to the edges. Obviously if you're working on a person, because this is a full cover, once you've put your chrome on, you would file the free edge just gently, just run round with a 240 grit file, just to clear off those edges. And then when you put your base coat or top coat or whatever on next, it seals it, otherwise you can get chipping. Right, and then one of these, I've got one of these little sponges to just get the excess loose powder off. I've ditched using a brush because it just gets full. And then, no, I won't put that in the bin just yet. Oh, that gold is just perfect, perfect, perfect. So that's what we're looking like so far. Right then, so on a palette, I'm going to, now there's no necessary skill or anything needed for this. So I'm just going to put my colours down. Obviously you can do any colours, you don't have to do these colours, these are just the ones that I've chose. I don't want to keep doing all browns and stuff, so I thought we'd jazz it up a little bit. Oh my god, that was on tight. I love this red, it's just such a gorgeous deep red. Okay, now then, for the 2 gold, I now need to I'm going to go over with a base coat. I'm going to go over with a base coat. Hang on, I haven't got base coat yet. I just use this base coat specifically for going over chrome or glitter, because otherwise you end up messing up the ones that you use, and trust me, you will get chrome in there. So I'm going to base coat, and then I'm going to glossy top coat. Obviously I'm going to cure in between, and then I will be making sure I've got around the edges. Right back. Okay, So they've been base coated and top coated. I've done a glossy top coat. You can do obviously matte, whichever. I wanted to have the glossy for the background. Now for this bit, we do need to be a little bit quick. So if you're working on a client, I would say do one bit what you need to, get that hand in the lamp, do it on the other one, so they're constantly rotating. So you need to get your clear acrylic powder, and you can either sprinkle it on, or I just use one of these and scoop it out. Let me put that there. Ooh. So because I'm going onto a glossy top coat and I'm going to be putting gel on top of it, when it's mixed with the acrylic, it will be rock hard and it's not going anywhere, so you haven't got to worry about that. And obviously you don't need to top coat, but you do need to act at that little bit quicker because it's going to start running. So you just need a dotting tool. I've just got like a really thin needle end dotting tool, and just create some little shapes. Do what you feel comfortable doing. Try not to do them too close together, because when you add acrylic powder to the gel, it will spread slightly. So I'm just going to do those two, and you want to apply the acrylic powder until it stops, the gel polish doesn't look shiny anymore, so it will soak it up. Just keep going until the shine goes from it. Tap off the excess, goodness me. Leave it like that and then put it in the lamp to cure. And then we'll go on to this one. So just keep doing that, like I'm doing this with each nail. You could do this like with clients' hands. So work on one, sugar it, and then get it in the lamp, work on the other one. I know your client will probably be like, what the bloody hell's going on? But you can apply, you can do this with a brush, you can do this with a dotting tool, it's totally up to you. Oh, we're just making random blobs, different shapes and sizes. So you don't need any expensive brand of acrylic for this. Obviously, if you're not somebody who does acrylic, a clear acrylic is really good for nail art, especially when it comes to the winter time of the year, because sweat nails are just everywhere. So you can get just a little cheapy pot. Okay, so that one's out. And then I'm just gonna get a brush, dust that off. And then start with the next colour. So I'm just going to keep doing this and filling it up. So I will speed this bit up for you. then when you get to the final bit to brush off, get a bit of a stiffer brush so you can get right in between, make sure there is no acrylic left on the nail. And I know it's a bit back and forth, but like I say, if you're working on a client, you can do one hand at a time. You can flash cure as well, you don't have to do full cures. I was doing full cures in between there, but that's how it's looking so far. Isn't it cool? Obviously this is for people that like texture, because that is matte textured, and then you've got the shiny at the back. Now then, you need to do something on the pinks. I'm going to wipe them off because everything's covered in acrylic powder now. So that's been top coated, hasn't it, underneath? And that would be absolutely fine with being in a shower. So when it's wet, it will go like that. It'll just be like it's acrylic. So there we go, give them a wipe off. So that's those two done. I think they look gorgeous. Okay, so on these, now they would look really nice just matte top coated, and depending on what the person liked, I suppose. So you could matte top coat the pinks, then you've got those. I'm just going to do, because I want to incorporate the autumn theme with some leaves. So I've got some stamping plates out. These are Nicole Diary. It's got some nice little details on there. That's another one, so that's like a full cover one. Quite like that design there, so I'll keep that one to the side. And then that one's just got loads of little like leaves and things on. Actually they're quite nice, aren't they, because I can double stamp. So I'm going to use those two. And let me just get some stamping polish. Right, okay. So because I wiped over them with alcohol, I was going to use the Magician stamping gel and chrome, but I think I'm going to do air dry polish. So I've just used a coat of transfer foil glue and I've cured it for 60 seconds. So that just puts a sticky layer back on to do the air dry with. I've got my little stamper. I got this one from Temu, and you know what, it's bloody amazing. It's lovely, squidgy and sticky. Oh, I haven't got a scraper. Why did I not get a scraper? Come hither. My. You know when you're looking for a specific one and you can never bloody find it. Okay, so I've gone over the two plates with some acetone and a lint-free wipe just to clean them off, because you know anything, dust or whatever could be sitting on there. The stamping polishes I've picked out these colours. They're all Born Pretty. So there's this one from the Yearning series. See, I don't know whether the codes are still the same. But it's BPTYSO1, and then we've got that's black. Then this one, TV, which is the Vitality series as well, as 809, and the Yearning series TYS10. So I thought those three colours would match quite nicely, and then the black. So what I was thinking of doing was these ones, you've got little where you can stamp the colours. So So scraper at the ready. Sorry about the noise in my TV as well. Keeps the birds quiet for a little bit. Okay. And then I'll do this one on here. So here, or part of the image. Oh, it's a bloody dog here. So we got that so far. And then I'll have to clean that now, won't I? And I know stamping can be daunting, but I always used to think, oh God, trying to do that on a person, it's a lot easier. Doesn't want to come off. Like I say, the stamper is like really sticky. So that's like the outline now. Like so. That looks quite cool, doesn't it? So there's that one. And then for the middle, I'm thinking of doing these, but I'm going to do these in what am I going to do them in? Or should we do them? They look really pretty, don't you? Yeah, because then that'll tie in. Yeah. So do. Should I get one of the rectangle stampers? Get the rectangle stamper. I've already ruined this one. I've probably only had it like, I've only used it a handful of times, that's for sure. Access, not access. Why do I keep saying that? What's wrong with me today? And just need like a little thingy of leaf at the bottom there. There we are. So there's that one. And then this one, I'm going to use the pink. Oops, I've just had to run out as well and go and get all my washing in. I mean, it had been raining when I woke up. But I checked the weather and it said that's it now, the sun's out basically. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm sure I can hear water. It's absolutely peeing it down. Okay, so I'm looking at the shape of it to how that's going to go over. So I want this to come down. So this would be, if we do it about there, like so. Like so. And then I'll get the black. just picked up that stamper a bit. Let's go with it. Ah, crap. There we are. So I'm just going to line up now. Well, it looks abstracty. It's because I picked up a different stamper, so it's stretched over different. I'm a numpty, aren't I? I'll move that out of the way. So that's what we're looking like there so far. I mean, a lot of people probably would have just matte top coated a while ago and been done, but here we go. The excessive stamping begins. I just want a little bit. Or do you think that's enough? Do we think that's enough? See, I love that time to get cozy. That'd be really cute in the middle, wouldn't it? Would it stick to that though? Suppose there's only one way to find out. God, that rain really is coming down. Goodness me. Shall I do it black or shall I do, yeah. So this is a bit of a smaller image. That didn't work. Because it's quite fine, the writing at the top, so we need to act a little bit quicker. Make sure it's all dry. Okay. So put that in. Scrape. Pick up. Oh, I got the squirrel though. Should we use the squirrel? Did I get all the squirrel? No. Didn't pick up the best, but it looks cute. Right, so I'm going to clean these and then I will go over these that are stamped on with a base coat and a top coat, and then I'll be right back. And here they are. What do we think? It looks really, really complicated, but it really isn't. And I just love these colours together. So I've done the middle nail, which was the full cover in matte, and then I've done these in shiny because there's a really good mixture of the matte and the shiny in there. Obviously these patches here, which we sugared with clear acrylic, are nice and matte and textured, but you've got that gold chrome background as well. This looks like a really nice design with any colour. So you could do all of your browns, you can fade the colour so it goes from lighter, like a light brown, to a dark brown at the bottom. Do you know what I mean? There's so many things that you can do with it. It looks so nice. And coming into, you know, when it comes to winter, the sweater nails go insane, so it's just a nice twist on that. But we've still got some nice warm colours in there as well as the cool tones, and some really nice stamping. That was, oh, so the full cover that I did on the middle was Nicole Diary 301, I think I actually got that from the Born Pretty, when I ordered from Born Pretty website. And then we've got Fall in Love collection number 16, which is this one. It's got a bit of everything on there. It's got really cute pumpkins and everything. I love that. So yeah, so there's today's design. Something a lot less blingy, but full impact. Let's just say that. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just comment down below and let me know. And if you want to become a Firebird and join my membership and see all the perks, the link will be in the comments. It's also in my description box. When you click it, don't panic. It's not going to make you join straight away. It will just show you, you know, what the perks are and things like that. And then if you want to come along, I'd love to see you there. It'd be amazing. It's going to be a nice little journey, I think. Like I say, there's going to be some behind the scenes, and then I'm going to do some like little builder gels, and you get to meet the king and queen themselves. You'll see when you get in there. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a like, comment or subscribe. I really appreciate it. It costs absolutely nothing to you, but means everything to me. And I truly, 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 truly appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who's watched. And if it's something that you feel like you'd enjoy more of, then give me a subscribe. And if you want to be notified of when I upload a video, you can click the little bell. If you don't want any notifications, then don't click the bell. Even if you subscribe, it's okay. I do 3 videos a week. I upload on a Tuesday, Friday and a Sunday. They're always a mixture of nail art, hauls. I get PR. And normally when I get PR, I do a design with the PR as well. There's going to be a lot more organising and tips, and let's learn together, I suppose. But that's today's design. I hope you like it. I absolutely love it, to be honest with you. Just got my brain ticking now for the next one. But there we go, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Have a great day.